Welcome to Share.care, an all-inclusive community sharing experience, strength, and hope to create strong, healthy, and inspiring relationships. Share.care communities work toward every individual feeling safe, valued, and heard, free from the threat of danger, pain, or harm. Each episode, founder Damian Andrews explores the principles underpinning Share.care and invites expert special guests to share their knowledge so you can easily reap the benefits so many others experience. You hold the choice to create your future. Let it be with strong, healthy, and inspiring relationships.
Hello and welcome to an On the Couch episode of the Share.care podcast. Our belief is that global peace starts at home. Feeling safe, valued, and heard gives you a foundation to confidently step out and make the world a happier and safer place for everyone. Because in today's world, it's in your own selfish best interest to help others. What I want to talk about today is, what did you get done? Or what didn't you get done? And that's a big difference, and something that I'm going to say struggled with for a long time. When I say struggled with, I didn't realize the difficulties that it was causing me because I had my focus probably not in the best way. What I'd do is I would I remember I was living in Perth many years ago, and I was going to a lot of motivational courses and attending seminars, reading books, doing a lot of that kind of thing. And so I was fairly gung-ho about it, and I would set some really, a lot of goals. And I had them all written out, went through, journaled them, had a plan, reviewed it, woke up in the morning, read my goals. And at the end of the day, I found myself thinking about what I hadn't got done. And I'd be like, okay, I hadn't done this, I haven't done that. And it would make me feel not very good. I would be beating myself going, oh, I should have done that, and I could have done this, and could have done this better. It would have helped if I had have done this way. And those are the kind of thoughts that were going through my head. I was constantly thinking about what I hadn't done. I was constantly thinking about how I could have done it better. And that was creating within me a feeling that I just wasn't accomplishing things, that I wasn't doing good. I wasn't feeling good about myself. I wasn't happy with what I was doing and who I was. And because I was reminding myself of all the things that I wasn't doing. And there's a whole list. You can go through your day, and there's lots and lots of things that you didn't do. And this was really important, and probably the foundation of where exceptional effort came from. Exceptional effort is a course that I teach on how to manage time effectively. And where that shift happened for me was really recognizing that I need to focus not so much on what I didn't do, is what, even if I don't plan correctly, but exceptional effort will teach you how to plan correctly. But what I needed to do was focus on what I did do. I needed to congratulate myself on the things that I did accomplish, the things that I did do right. Because all too often we will beat ourselves up and say all the things we've done wrong, and we will we'll find that and will make ourselves feel bad. And that feeling bad it's an unhealthy way to go about the day, or certainly an unhealthy way to end the day. You come to the end of the day and go, I should have done that, should have done this, I missed out on doing that, I didn't behave well here, this situation wasn't great, I should have spoken to my family a bit better, I shouldn't have lost my temper, all those kind of things. And that creates within you a tension, an anxiety, and a stress. which isn't good for your body. It isn't good for your health. It isn't good for your mental well-being, and it certainly isn't good for your motivation. This is why I think a lot of people will set goals and then won't even try to achieve them. It's a very common thing that people do is we'll set goals, New Year's resolution. How many people have set a New Year's resolution and not even attempted to achieve it? Like New Year's comes along and you're all excited, yay, what a great, yeah, next year I'm going to make this happen, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do all that. And then New Year's Day comes after the hangover goes. You're back into the same routine, doing the same thing. Part of that, I think, is caused by this feeling that we're not good enough and we're not doing a good job because we're finding what we didn't do. If we flip it, if you approach it from the opposite perspective and go, what did I do? And congratulate yourself for that. It might only be a small thing. Every day when I finish the day, as I'm laying in bed, I'll think, okay, what did I accomplish today? Not what didn't I do? Well, I accomplished this. I spent time with my son. We had a bit of fun. We may or may not have done a lot of things. With work, with the work that I do, it's like, okay, I accomplished this. I got this step. I made this. I made the phone call to the client to let them know that this is what they needed to do. And I focus on those aspects of what I did and I congratulate myself. I also make sure that I congratulate myself for, particularly when someone didn't behave in a way that you might normally want them to. If someone wrong, let's say someone's cut you off as you're driving down the road, I'll congratulate myself if I didn't get angry at that. I'll just go, fantastic. I got cut off on the road. I let it go, didn't let it bother me, and give myself a pat on the back. And I found that really helps my motivation for doing things. It's like, because we all have days where they're not quite as good as other days. That happens. And then if we allow that to transpire or to go into a cycle, that becomes how we behave. And all of a sudden that's what we notice, and we go into a downward spiral, which can lead to depression and anxiety and things like that if you let that go too far. And certainly if you're listening and there is that side of things, please reach out for help. Depression is a serious thing. And if you are feeling that way, reach out for help. Reach out to a friend, a family member, or just it might be if you're spiritually inclined, you might reach out to a pastor or someone like that, or reach out to a psychologist. So if you're feeling that way, do reach out. That spiral can happen by constantly thinking, you haven't done the right thing, and then you start to beat yourself up and go, oh my God, I'm never doing the right thing, and I'm never finishing anything. There's so many things that I want to do and I haven't finished. And that's where it's really important to put things back in perspective and go, well, what did I do today? From the perspective of not, beating, oh, what did I do today? It's more, what did I do today? What did I accomplish? Well, I accomplished X. I accomplished, I spoke with some friends of mine and we had a great time. And they felt good about the interactions that we had. Those kind of things, that gets a number of things happening within your body. When you feel good, your body produces good chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, and that makes you feel good. It improves your health. And this is where exceptional effort is really good, because what that will do is the plan for that, and I've got a cheat sheet if you want it, just email me and I'll send it through. But you set up your day so that you will succeed. You set up your day, you plan out, you have two lists. So if you're taking notes, don't do that while you're driving. But if you're taking notes, what you do is you write out your big list of things you want to achieve. And I put them into three categories. There's financial things you want to achieve, there's learning things that you want to achieve, and there's fun things you want to achieve. So you write, write out the big list of things that you want to achieve. You might want, to earn a couple of $100,000. You might want to earn $1 million, whatever the number is. You might want a house, you might want a beach house, those kind of things. So they're in the money category. The things that you want to learn and improve, it's how do you want to grow, those kind of things. And then the fun goals is, for me, my fun goals is for those of you watching may have noticed that I do like a little bit of Lego. So I will set some goals of buying some extra Lego sets as they come out. But whatever those fun goals are, it might be going on a holiday somewhere, whatever those things are. So you make a really big list. And that's your big list. And then you pick for each category the top two. These are the top two things that you're going to focus on now. And then from that list, those 6 items that you've got, you then plan your day. And you want to separate out, it's really important to separate out busy time and productive time. And this is where that will make the biggest difference between how much you achieve in a day. Because things like checking emails is not really a productive thing that's going to help you move towards your goal. Yes, you need to do it and you need to schedule that in. What is really good, if you can do it, if you can actually manage it, is to turn off the alerts on your emails and phones and stuff like that. So you're not being directed, you're not being controlled by the device or external forces. You're in control of your time. And that's the biggest way to make the most of your time, is you be in control of it. So turn off all the alerts. The email's not going anywhere. If something's really urgent, someone will find you. And more often than not, you won't need to be contacted. It's very rare you'll get something really urgent where you can't be reached. And then, so you schedule, you go, okay, these are the things the busy time tasks, the non-effective tasks. Then you look at your goals that you set, the 6 most important ones that you need to achieve now, that you want to achieve or you choose to achieve now. Then you go, well, what is the most important thing that's going to move me towards that as quickly as possible? You write that out. Then when you're planning your day, you go, okay, I'm going to schedule that time. What do I need to do? Now, and you make sure when you're scheduling your time, obviously some of this is going to be work time, but some of it's going to be, and some like the financial goals is I'm going to go to work and earn some money so that I can reach those financial goals. The other one, and a lot of it revolves around money, because money gives you that freedom to do those things. Like go on a holiday, you will go to work or run a business or whatever it is you do to earn money. And you schedule your day out so of those tasks, those really important tasks, it's no more than 6.5 hours. And when you look at it and you go, okay, you might have a task that will take you 20 hours. Well, schedule, say, okay, 20 hours, I'm going to do 2 hours today. So I'm going to do 10% of what I need to do to accomplish that. And you only schedule that in. You only schedule what you know you can achieve that day. My suggestion is do it the day before. Your mind, as you're going to sleep, will think of ways to make that happen even quicker. So schedule out, write out those tasks, and that's the order that you follow. The most important stuff you do first. And the most important you do thing first is not checking your emails. So don't wake up, look at your phone and check your emails. Don't do it. It drags you down and it takes away from the most effective part of your day. When you get up in the morning, do what you need to get ready, follow your schedule. Go, okay, my most important thing that I want to achieve is whatever that goal is, this is this task, and do that. When you get to that time in the day that you've scheduled in checking your emails, check your emails. Do that then. And then when you get to the end of the day, what you'll find, if you follow that philosophy, if you follow those steps, you will have accomplished amazing things towards your goals. You look and go, I've actually ticked off X, Y, and Z on my list. And you'll feel really good about it. And that'll shift that focus back to what have I accomplished, as opposed to what didn't I do. Because what you want to be doing is thinking about moving forward, not looking at all the things you missed out on. So the first thing you need to do with exceptional effort is to make a big list of everything you want to achieve. Pick the top 2 in the key categories. So categories I suggest: money, anything to do with money, education, learning, those kind of goals, and then your fun stuff. Pick 2 of those and then plan your day so that you achieve, so that you are doing the actions to move you as quickly as possible towards those 6 goals. And then at the end of the day, give yourself a big pat on the back for what you have done, and then focus on the next day. Don't worry about what you didn't do. Focus on what you have done.
Thank you for being part of the Share.Care community and helping people around the world prosper. You're creating a bigger pie for everyone to share. The more people contributing to the world being a better place, the better the world becomes, for others and for you.